je m'appelle le professeur Marie Curie. Or would you like to hear that in Polish? Witam, nazywam się professor Marie Curie. Either way, it says the same thing. If you couldn't understand this, you would know how I felt when I tried to learn French when I moved to Paris in hopes of a blossoming education. My name is Marie Curie, and this report is how I pioneered the rights of science and women's rights. I was born on November 7th, 1867 in Warsaw, Poland as Maria Saloma Slodeska. Poland was occupied by the Russians during this time, and it was illegal to speak Polish, carry out traditions, and for girls and women to learn. When I got older, I moved to Paris, France, and got a degree in maths and physics at the University of Paris, more widely known as the Sorbonne. I wrote my name as Marie instead of Maria in the application forms. Later, I met my husband, Pierre, in 1894. 1 year later, we got married. We continued our studies together and discovered the element polonium, which we named after my home country, Poland, 4 years later, or in 1898, if you will. We earned the Nobel Prize, an important award for scientists for discovering the element. I turned the prize money down. Sadly, though, Pierre died when he was run over by a wagon, and his bones were too brittle for him to survive. I discovered his bones were brittle because of the radioactive isotopes. They were destroying his system. Later that year, I discovered another radioactive element called radium, and this time the phrase radioactive was coined. I won another Nobel Prize on my own, this time in 1911, and accepted the prize money. For a short amount of time, I also worked as a nurse healing sick soldiers with radioactivity. I died on July 4th, 1934 at 66 years old after a bug, and my body was too frail to fight off the virus. I was a world-renowned scientist and a physician who demonstrated to the world that a woman could be smart too. One never notices what has been done, only what remains to be done.